This is the first dog we're going to show you today. You're looking at Rodeo. Rodeo doesn't walk real well on a leash, folks. She's a 6-year-old spayed female collie mix. The dog lived her entire life outside, never was played with, never had contact. But she's sweet now. She's a little bit fat and she needs some dieting. But she has a lovely face and she has a lovely temperament. And she's going to have to be trained to be a house dog. There's no question about it. And she's going to shed. Those are all the negatives. The positive is that she is so beautiful and so loving and so sweet that she will adorn your life and adorn your heart. So if you're looking for a fuzzy, beautiful girl and you want to invest some time in training and you know that she's had a crummy life till now and you want to make it a little bit better, come take a look at Rodeo. This lovely girl is Pensacola. She's about 3 years old. She was picked up as a stray. She is very people-oriented. Her favorite game is tag. She appears to be house-trained. We can't be 100% sure, but we know that the minute we get her out of the cage, she has to go potty. So we think she's house-trained. We do know that she is sweet and she is loving. Medium-sized dog, loves to cuddle up with people, looks to you for instruction, advice, and security, and you will become the stability in her life if you take her home. That's what she wants. She wants to be loved. Her name is Pensacola. She is an absolute sweetheart of a dog waiting for someone to come and say, that's the one I want. The dog you're looking at now is Royal. She is a spayed female about 4.5 years old. She's a Rat Terrier, Boston Terrier mix. She is very cute, very friendly, very energetic, and very outgoing. This poor little girl's owner died, and there was no one in the family who was willing to take on this little, tiny, happy, easy, loving little dog. If you're looking for a cute, adorable, sweet, friendly, outgoing, playful little dog, she's the one you want to look at. She is sweet, and she doesn't understand, by the way, why she's here. She doesn't understand where the owner that she loved has gone. She doesn't understand why she's all of a sudden alone in a strange place. And she's little. She needs someone to take her home, hold her, love her, tell her she didn't do anything wrong and the world is still a good, dog-friendly, happy place. Her name is Royal. The dog you're looking at now is Zen. Zen is a 3-year-old spayed female. American Staffordshire type, though I don't know if pure or mix, I couldn't tell you. This was a dog that was abandoned, left tied to a tree in this heat, in this weather. Hasn't destroyed her curiosity, her playfulness, or her friendliness. She is a sweet, loving, happy girl. She will not be good in a home with cats. We know that she absolutely does not like cats. But outside of that, she's thin. She needs to be fed up a little bit. She needs to be hugged a lot. She needs to be petted on a regular basis. And most of all, she needs someone to love. You're looking at Zen. This is Blue Moon. Blue Moon is a neutered male. He's about 2 years old. We're guessing he's a cattle dog mix. He came from a kill pound where he was unfortunately on the list to be terminated. And when Save a Pet can, when they have space available, they will take dogs in that are due to be put to sleep and give them a chance to find a home. This is a high-energy, playful, happy dog. He just wants to go, go, go. He is very strong. He does need a lot of training because what he'd like to do is be over here right now jumping in our laps and bathing our faces with doggy spit kisses. He's sweet. He's friendly. He's absolutely adorable. His name is Blue Moon, and he's looking for a home. Come here, baby. Come here, handsome. Hello. Hello, you turkey dog. The dog we're looking at now is Big Tonka. This is a 1-year-old neutered male, American Staffordshire Terrier. And yes, he does look very typey of the breed. And very typically of Amstaffs, he is a sweet, smart, friendly, outgoing, loving dog. Despite what they tell you about Amstaffs, very frankly, these are wonderful dogs. These are friendly dogs. These are, I mean, they're just big old loves. This is a love bucket with fur. Again, this dog was saved from a kill pound and brought in to find a home here. He's young. He's energetic. He's very strong. He's as happy as a dog can be, and he's an absolute sweetheart. His name is Big Tonka. He's looking for a home. This is Meatball. Meatball is a 6-year-old neutered male lab mix. Again, one of those dogs that's come in from a kill pound and is getting a chance at a good life, and will stay here until he has that good life. Shouldn't be long. Yes, he's 6, but he's sweet and he's playful and he's friendly, and he's just entering middle age, which means that he finally has a little bit of a brain and he's not a flaky puppy. He wants to be close to you. He wants to be cuddled by you. He wants to be loved by you. All this guy wants is a chance to be loved. He plays, he likes to romp, he likes to snuggle with people. All the things you want in a dog. His name is Meatball. He's waiting for a forever home. Now, if you really want to see what energy's all about, if you really want to be run ragged, if you want to be pulled, if you want to be bounced around, take a look at Frack. Frack is a 3.5-month-old female Jack Russell Terrier puppy. She was picked up stray. No one has ever called to look for her or claim her. So she's been held for her stray hold, and now she's looking for a forever home. You gotta know Jack Russells. Jack Russells have their noses into everything. They are curious. They are a little bit stubborn. They are extremely active. They are extremely intelligent and very, very loving dogs. This is a handful. You take this one on, you've got a handful of bouncy, running, chewing, teething puppy. And you need to know that that's what you're going to be living with until Frack is a grown-up. But she is sweet and she is adorable. And I think the whole world is going to want Frack to be their very own special friend. This is the last dog we're going to show you today. And this is our special needs dog. You're looking at Hammy. Hammy is a 1.5-year-old neutered male Amstaff. As sweet and loving a dog as you ever would want to see. He had an inner ear infection as a puppy, and it left him with damaged equilibrium. So you'll see that he kind of wobbles from side to side when he walks. He has trouble walking in a straight line. He has, well, kind of trouble getting around, controlling his limbs. This is going to be permanent. He will have it all of his life, and he is just a baby. So if you take this boy home, you're going to take him home knowing that this is not going to be a dog that you romp and run with the way you would romp and rub with another Amstaff. And this is a dog that when you walk him on the street, people are going to look at you and say, "Ew, what's wrong with your dog?" And hopefully the right person will adopt him who will say, "There's nothing wrong with my dog that I can't love." Because this white boy is a ball of love wrapped in fur. He doesn't know that there's anything wrong with him. He doesn't think that there's anything wrong with him. He thinks that he's the best boy that he can possibly be, and he is. So if you would be willing to take on a handicapped animal, if you would be willing to take home an animal that is less than perfect, as are we all, if you would be willing to love him and support him and pet him and walk him and be with him, because those are the things that he needs. Food, water, and shelter are basic. Love is more important than almost anything else. If he's got food, water, and shelter and he doesn't have love, then you haven't fulfilled your responsibility as a dog owner. And if you take this boy home, who thinks, by the way, that he's a giant lap dog, if you take him home, he will crawl into your lap. But more than that, Hammy will crawl into your life, into your heart, and he will live there. Because despite his disability, despite his handicap, he has an outlook on the world that is beautiful and happy and loving, and a heart that's bigger than all outdoors, and a kindness that he only wants to share with that special person. Save a Pet has dogs and puppies, kittens and cats, everyone waiting for the person who will come and free him from the padded, loving prison that he's in, and just take him home and love him. All About Animals would like to thank Cairo Animal Hospital in Highland Park for sponsoring our show and helping us find loving homes for these loving animals.